Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drusilla Shay, if you don't know already. And today I'm going to be taking you through my wash and goes, because guess what? If you would have asked me about a year ago if I ever do wash and goes, I would have told you never. I would only say that I would wear wash and goes after I get it done at the salon, because I didn't really know how to pull off a good wash and go at all. I didn't know how to get my hair defined. I simply just could not get it together. But one day I was just like, you know what? I feel like I can do this. Like, it's gonna take some trial and error, but you know what? At the end of the day, I feel like I can really do this. So I just started like doing my research, watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos, doing trial and error, and I've finally gotten to the point where I can comfortably pull off a wash and go. I can leave my house with a wash and go and feel like my hair is nice and defined and nice and curly. I want to tell you guys who felt the same way as me that you can pull off a great wash and go. It's just going to take some time. It's going to take some practice, but I'm going to walk you through my techniques, my methods, and I'm going to be featuring the new VERB curl collection. I just want to shout out VERB for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys so much for providing these products. Let's get into it. So when it comes to wash and goes, I always have to start off with cleansing my hair. I do not want any interferences with old products that are lingering. I don't want any product buildup, and I find that I usually get the most definition and better results when my hair is fresh and it's clean. I'm starting off with my VERB curl shampoo, and I love this shampoo because it literally feels so rejuvenating and refreshing. Like, guys, when I tell you, when I use this, it just feels like my hair has a new life. It's like on another level. So I start off, cleansing my hair once or twice. It really depends on the last time I washed my hair, and it depends on how much product I feel I have in my hair. So in this case, I have been putting a lot of gel in my hair lately, so I'm giving myself 2 washes. And then next up is the conditioner stage. Now, my conditioning process is a bit extensive. It actually takes me about 20 minutes in the shower. I'm using my VERB Soften and Define and Hydrate Curl Conditioner. When I use my conditioner, I have to section my hair, and for all of you who have thick hair, thick curls, I would really recommend you section your hair when you condition it, because let me tell you something, there are a lot of parts of your hair that actually get neglected or that don't actually get the conditioner when it's not sectioned off. So I usually section it off in 4 large pieces, and yes, this is time consuming, but hey, at least you can ensure that all of your hair is going to be moisturized and nicely conditioned. So like I said, I section off in 4 big pieces. I work the conditioner through my hair. It's so important to work it through your hair and not just like slap it on top, for the same exact reason that I mentioned, is that sometimes the conditioner actually doesn't get to some places in your hair. So I pretty much just use my fingers, just use what God gave me, okay, and I work it through. Technically, I am finger detangling as well, so I'm doing like a double duty. So I'm working the conditioner through, I'm finger detangling, and after all the knots are out, I feel like all the conditioner has gone into that one section, I take my detangling brush and I detangle. Now, VERB was nice enough to give me their detangling brush. I actually also had another one already. I've been using VERB products before my partnership with them, so I really love their brush. I even put it on Insta stories one time. I was really amazed by how gentle it is. Like, it is so, like, when I tell you I feel no pain when I detangle, I'm legit serious, and it really does get through. So after I finished finger detangling, I followed up with my VERB brush and put each section into a twist. And the reason why is because I want that section to stay detangled while I work on other sections. At this point, I part my hair in the way that I want it to be styled. The reason why I do it at this step is because it's like, once my hair is this way, I don't want to really touch it, tamper with it. I'm trying to get the curls to stay where they're at, and I don't want to bring on any frizz or tamper with the curls in any way. So this is the part where I actually part my hair so that I don't have to part it later on when my curls are already like set. Next up, I use my leave-in conditioner. So in this video, I'm using my VERB Detangle and Protect and Restore Curl Leave-In Conditioner. This conditioner is nice and lightweight. I really like their products, especially their conditioner and their leave-in, because it almost has this like jelly, very soft texture to it, which I feel can work for a lot of different hair types. Like, it's not heavy, but it's not light either. It's a good middle ground. So at this stage, I am using my leave-in conditioner and I'm working it through my hair at this point. So I'm making sure I'm combing through, I'm putting it at my roots. Guys, please do not forget your roots when you're doing any type of wash and goes, or when you're like styling your hair in some way. The roots need love too. So you guys may or may not notice that during this step, I'm actually adding a little bit of water as I go. Now, you might question why I keep adding water, because my hair is already wet. The thing is, at this stage, my hair is so curly and defined, right? And my hair, when it starts to dry up, it starts to get frizzier and frizzier if it doesn't have product in it. So I need to kind of keep that curl in place while I have my product in there, just to maintain it. Because if I allow my hair to dry up before I use the products, then I'm not going to get the same definition. I'm not going to get the same curl. And that's also the mistake I used to make when I was not succeeding with my wash and goes. So the thing that works best for me is I do most of my wash and go in the shower. So I'm adding water, but not too much water to where I'm washing out the product. And also my hair shaft is open, so it's like receiving of the product. So those are the reasons why I keep adding water. But like I said, I'm not adding too much water to the point where all the product is gone. And next up, I use whatever curl, custard, cream, souffle. This is that step. So I'm using my VERB Shape and Definition Defrizz and Repair Curl Cream. This curl cream, just like the conditioner and just like the leave-in, it is a nice middle ground. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. It leaves my hair nice and bouncy and lightweight, and I love it, but it's still moisturizing. Again, I'm applying it in the shower. Why? Because I need to keep that curl. I need to keep it bouncy, guys. I need to keep it defined, or else if I leave, okay, and my hair starts drying up, it's over. After all the trial and error, this is just what works for my hair. So I'm applying and I'm working it through. It's so important to comb the product through your hair, not necessarily with a brush, but even just finger combing it through your hair to make sure that no parts go neglected. After applying those products, this is the time where I usually apply, you know, any oils, gels, any holding products. In this session, I am using the VERB Ghost Oil, which I have had already. This is not part of their curl collection. I'm gonna also add a little bit more oil later on in this process. Now, this next step is really important. This is really what changed the game for me, okay? Along with being in the shower for most of my wash and go, I have started putting my hooded dryer to use. It makes a big difference when you come out of the shower with your hair soaking wet and you go straight under the dryer. Like, my curls just stay that way. Like, they just stay in place. I get to keep that definition. I get to keep that nice curl. Of course, it's not like fluffed up and volumized yet, but I love the fact that I haven't lost the curl. I go in, sit under my hooded dryer. Sometimes, honestly, I don't let it fully dry because ain't nobody got time for that. But generally, I try to stay in for like 30 minutes to an hour so that it's mostly dry. Sometimes, like the tips, for example, right now are still a little bit wet. The rest is just gonna air dry. But yeah, I don't touch it. Like, I really try my best not to touch my hair at all because I don't want to mess up the curl pattern. I don't want to bring upon myself any frizz that is unnecessary. After being under the dryer, answering some emails, making some phone calls, I start the volumizing process. So I take my portable dryer, I kind of like move some hairs out of the way, section it off, and I dry the roots. And the reason why I do that is because when you put heat to the roots, it extends, like it kind of takes away the curl. But the reason why I don't mind that is because that's not going to be seen in my wash and go. Like, my roots are not really going to be seen unless they're like where my parting is. But other than that, if it's back here or something, you won't see my roots. So it's okay to like extend the roots in those places, because that's gonna help if you want to like volumize it, and if you want to lengthen your wash and go, you'll see the difference between the two sides even when I'm blow drying it. And of course, I also take my handy dandy pick and I pick out my hair from the roots once again, but I never really like go too crazy on these sides because I don't I really don't want it to like get messed up at the top, especially because the top is where like everyone sees. Just want to keep those mostly intact and really get inside the hair where no one is really gonna see. After that, I pretty much just do a little shine on my edges, make them look presentable. I add a little bit more oil at the top because honestly sometimes it can get a little bit dried out if you're sitting under a hooded dryer. Like it can start getting a little bit more dry at the top because the top is closest to the heat, and I'm like good to go. I feel like that's a pretty sturdy process. That's a pretty solid routine. It's been working for me this past year. Of course, I'm still learning as I go along. I'm not saying I'm a pro at wash and goes, but trust me guys, I have come a long way from like not even leaving my house with a wash and go to doing a wash and go at least once a month. I really hope that this was helpful for you because I know that definitely watching other YouTubers was helpful for me. That is all guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Once again, VERB, shout outs to you for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to leave it down in the comments box below. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave. You thought you was gonna walk up through this whole video. You thought you was gonna get this far and not hit that subscribe button? You thought I was gonna notice, huh? Nah sis, do not forget to hit that red subscribe button, and while you're at it, you might as well turn on your bell notifications so that you will not miss my next upload. I will see you guys soon. Bye.